Yo, haha, Miltnificent. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Miltnificent coming back with another quick video, man. Today we got the Nike Air Jordan 4, at least the Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick. In my previous videos, I actually kind of did this story per se, at least the backstory towards the shoe, and I have so much love and respect for the shoe that I feel like it is definitely going to be candidate for sneaker of the year. Let's get straight into this, man. This is the Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick. I love the backstory, I love the presentation, and it's one of those things as this is a friendly reminder, especially when you listen to Nigel Sylvester explaining everything about this shoe. It kind of resonates what people like you, me, countless other people who work hard in life to get to where they are. So a lot of people who know me, you know, nothing is really handed over. You got to work through things over time. So it's a step-by-step process. You're building layers brick by brick in everything you do in life. So when you see this box and you feel it and you the execution, the style, it's just one of those things where I felt this for the first time. And Nigel Sylvester basically states that he created this brick by brick Air Jordan 4 as a reminder to his BMX days. It's basically his career. And you look at the bricks in New York City or New York in general, and you see that there's different building structures with different types of brick colorways, which is why when you look at this shoe, you'll see different shades of red orange. I think they classified this, let me see if I got this, as firewood orange, sail cinnabar, and you're seeing the shoe in its entirety in a mixture of this colorway because not every brick is the same color. Felt like this was definitely good. If you feel the box, if you haven't gotten a chance to, this box with the embossed Bikey logo and the air on it, when you feel it, it has the texture style of an actual brick, which I think is phenomenal. It's just something like it's something that's never been done in the sneaker, at least community, that I've ever seen in terms of presentation. That's why I think it's going to be shoe of the year. So this is a size 13 for your boy. And for those that don't know, like Nigel Sylvester, I believe he started his co-op with Jordan in 2017. And then he officially signed, I want to say it's 2021. So we started seeing afterwards the Air Jordan 4RM series. And this is kind of the first Air Jordan 4 that he's done. And he's actually one of the first BMX bikers to have a partnership with Jordan brand. So I think that's phenomenal. Let's open this bad boy up because, oh man, something about this that caught my eye. It's in terms of the presentation. So if you're wondering why this Velcro strap is here, think of like a brick of crates, right? And you see how crates are usually packaged and they're shipped out. They're typically kind of in this style, if that makes sense, wrapped up. You can see like a kind of example right here, like, you know, sheetrock, or sorry, like sheet paper, I should say. Not sheet paper, the plastic paper that wraps around the brick. It's kind of symbolized in the same way. So I thought that was a good added touch for this design. And let me just take this off. Ooh, nice Velcro blue strap too. This is individually wrapped. This is wild, man. This is wild. Bags, are you serious? It's crazy. One of the things that I did read, let me just take this out. On the inside of the box, it reads, go. And that's Nigel's kind of like motto. Everything's a go on the inside. You can see that right there. I think that's nice. But man, when you fill this box, this is the most creative shoe box that I've seen in a while. And just to have it textured like this is just phenomenal. So anyway, if you're looking for if this is a legit pair or not, blah, 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 blah. Typically on the inside of the bag, you'll see it right here. It should have like a sticker right here. It doesn't necessarily mean it's real or fake, but it's kind of one of the things you're going to look for when you see if you have a legit pair or not. Let me open this. Wow. Bags. Really? Individually wrapped, which I am kind of like surprised because I didn't expect them to do all of this for a shoe. Just take out one, put the bag down right here, open up this bag, and anybody wondering, there are stickers on both bags. So just, again, if you're kind of trying to do like a legit check to make sure your pair is legit, that's what you're going to do. You open up this. Whew. Holy smokes. Individually wrapped. So this is what I'm talking about, man. And then, ooh, man. Ooh, take this out real quick. We will be doing a lace swap after this video, just because I want to see what the shoe looks like with this natural orange wood colorway and what it looks like with the, I think it's the sail laces that they provide. So let me just, or white laces, and man, hold on, let me put this to the side. Are you kidding me right now? Take a look at this shoe, man. This is phenomenal. I won my pair on the sneakers app via draw, and I couldn't be more thankful for Nike because, man, just look at this. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you both. Of course, everybody's seen this. Bikies on the back, and for those that are wondering, this is supposed to be, the tech specs for this is supposed to be similar to the Air Jordan 4. I want to say the skateboards that we saw, at least the green, pine greens that we saw. Nigel Sylvester wanted to make an Air Jordan 4 that you could wear while biking. So, you know, kind of have that durability, but also comfort level. So there's supposed to be comfort to this compared to traditional Air Jordans that we've seen in years past. But Bikey on the back, I think that is the staple for his design, as well as the mini swoosh that you see on the mudguard. This, man, this texture that they put on here, it's like it's supposed to be similar to what you would feel when you feel a brick. So that's something that you have never seen Jordan Brand ever do. There was a lot of thought and process, or at least time, put into this actual shoe. Even the outsole, you can see right there, is translucent to a certain point. It's the same traditional Air Jordan 4 outsole, just that I think they just add a little bit touch right there. Of course, you got that visible air unit. And, oh, man, I'm going to show you a video real quick, because one of the things that I did read about this shoe in particular was the 3M that they put behind the netting of the actual shoe. And the reason why they did that is because when you see a biker and you're biking on the road, bikers typically have that reflection on the wheels, so you can see that, hey, I'm riding my bike at night. I like that added touch towards the design. It really stands out even when you're not even looking at the actual 3M reflection visible, or at least illuminated by the actual light. You can see this real time, which I think is phenomenal. It does come with extra laces. And this, let me see if this, I wanted to see if this was, I was curious to see what this was, because when I look at this, it looks like a cream midsole right here, but I believe, I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to put this. I'm actually going to show you guys in natural sunlight what this hue kind of looks like, at least this Cinnabar colorway. But got the white laces. I think I might do the white laces for good. Doing a lace swap, but just for good. It's just one of those things that when I see this is like this. I'm in awe and looking at the whole design. It's catching me off guard. But you can see like even the suede that goes back and forth. And then they just combine it with the whole flight traditional on Air Jordan 4s. When you flip it upside down, you're going to see, and you'll see a picture if you can't see it here, but Jordan Biking Code 2017. As I said, I believe that is when Nigel kind of got introduced into the Jordan community. That makes sense. But it's also around the same time when the Jordan 1, let's say Nigel Sylvester's kind of came out. And if you remember that shoe, it's the same shoe that it looks like it's distressed, but it was the first kind of Air Jordan retro that Nigel did outside of this whole Air Jordan 4 retro, which I think is dope. But the shoe below, like I said, it just, when you see it for the first time, it's one of those things where you're going to be amazed. I'm looking at the insole because I'm curious to see if they put anything on the inside. Typically when most people do, oh, okay. Okay, so they gave you a Dream Cell insole with the term "go" on the inside, and I can feel like this has more. Yeah, this definitely has more padding towards the when I say the heel of the actual shoe. So when you look at the insert, Dream Cell, but the padding itself is what I was curious about when I got this shoe. So the tongue. Let me do this. Let me pull out an Air Jordan 4 that people are familiar with. So this is the 2018 Air Jordan 4 Bread. And I wanted to compare the padding from one to the other. Yeah, this one has a little bit more padding than this, and you'll feel the difference. The tongue, there's definitely a difference in the tongue. This feels like somewhat like a Nike SB Dunk tongue, if you're familiar with that, where it's like not really thick, but there's definitely more cushioning padding in the tongue and around the inner of the actual shoe. So I can see where they made some improvements there. But in terms of the quality, holy smokes, this is amazing. But as a reminder, like this shoe basically just resonates for people who work hard in life. And Nigel Sylvester himself I'm pretty sure went through a lot of trials and tribulation as a BMX rider, especially in New York. I can't imagine the amount of work put in to perform the tricks that he does in New York City. It's not like you're in an area where, doing tricks. You're doing this on asphalt, first of all. So I can only imagine the amount of time that he put in to become a professional BMX rider. And also just get noticed by Jordan Brand for all his hard work over time. So shout out to Nigel Sylvester and Jordan Brand coming out with this. This is a dope shoe. It's a dope concept, a dope backstory. But for me, it's a reminder to always work hard in life, always be true to yourself, and also it's definitely you versus you. It's never you versus anybody else. In life, you definitely want to improve versus prove. If that makes sense. But your boy Miltnificent, comment below. Let me know what you think about the Air Jordan 4 Brick by Brick. Nigel Sylvester on the Miltnificent channel. Let's do that on feet. And you guys, stay blessed.